Hello, I hope you're doing well, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get started with Profit Protector Pro. Now, I'm going to assume that you are totally new to Profit Protector Pro, perhaps even repricing, so let me bring it right back to the very start. So what is Profit Protector Pro? Where did it come from? How long has it been around? So let me fill you in on a bit of the history. So Profit Protector Pro made its debut in 2020, so it is a few years old at this point. And it was the first repricing tool to really sort of use artificial intelligence properly in its repricing strategies. And the entire reason it exists is to basically solve a massive problem that lots of Amazon sellers face. Now, if you haven't faced this problem that I'm about to mention, then you are either very lucky so far, or you haven't sold on Amazon. So the problem I'm talking about is called price tanking. Now, what this is basically where everything's going fine on a listing, then all of a sudden someone will, on that listing, or someone joins the listing and they set their price quite low, which then sways the buy box towards them. It doesn't happen all of the time, but there's a lot of cases where that happens. And then what happens then is, because people want to be competitive, they want the buy box to want to make some sales, they end up moving their prices down as well. And if they are using other repricing tools, then that will just do it automatically. And then what happens is you've got everyone just sort of like crumbling down on that listing, and it's just tank. And the price on that listing is just unrecognizable from what it once was. And yes, people might be making sales, but that's either for a lot less profit than they initially anticipated, for their break even, so they're not making anything, or for a loss, which means they are losing money. And none of that is very good, especially not after you've done all of that work to source the product, to prep, to send it off. You do all that stuff, then just to have all of that ruined at the very last stretch of the run by someone who joins the listing and they do something like that. Now, the reason why price tankers do what they do is A, because they haven't done a proper analysis of the listing and they think that going in for that low price is all right. So for them, it might actually turn out to be a loss, or for their break even, or for not very much, but they're just happy with it anyway. They're making a sell for sell's sake. They want to just clear out that product and not really thinking about the other sellers on that listing. There's a number of reasons why that happens. And obviously it's not very good for everyone else on the listing. So Profit Protector Pro defeats that problem through its upwards repricing capabilities, and that's down to the AI in the smart repricing strategies. And there's so many smart repricing strategies that this tool possesses, and it is a super clever system. So not only will it help increase your buy box possession rate, it will proactively do its very best to bump your price up on that listing to make you as much money as possible, which in effect is a very good thing, because anyone that tries to take that listing and bring that price down, Profit Protector Pro will grab that buy box from them and pump that price up. So if anything, it's like that anti-tanker does the complete opposite, bumps that price up instead of down. So that in a nutshell is what Profit Protector Pro is. Besides that, it's automating the entire repricing process, which is 100% called for these days, as manually repricing just isn't feasible unless you want to be spending all of your time manually repricing everything, which just doesn't work in today's Amazon climate, because other people are using automated repricers. Other people are also on the ball as well, changing their prices, and stuff just changes so much over and over. Even if you've only got a dozen items in your Amazon inventory, by the time you've worked your way down from 1 through to 12, you'll have to do it over and over again, because stuff will just consistently change, and you can't really clock off for the day, because in your head you'll be thinking, oh, I need to reprice X, Y, and Z, and you'll start the next day and it might be completely unrecognizable from what it was the day before. So automated repricing is the way. It takes a massive weight off of your shoulders, and thanks to what Profit Protector Pro does with its upwards repricing capabilities, ends up paying for itself and makes you more money. So it's an absolute no-brainer. Let me just quickly go through some of the pricing options that you may have seen on the website already. So there's US and UK pricing. The difference between annual and monthly is basically with the annual plans, of course, you're paying for the entire year up front. But it's basically like you're paying for 10 months worth, but obviously you get 12 months. So that's the saving you get when you do an annual plan. And that's basically how much it would be per month when you break it down. So that's the difference between annual and monthly. And of course, it's up to you what it is that you want to do. So there's both UK and US pricing. You can change that by choosing the right flag at the top of the page. And obviously the differences between the plans are all listed on the website. So that will include repricing speeds, the amount of AI listings that you can have. So those are the ones that have like where you can apply a smart strategy. So you've got 0 on this lowest plan. You can have 50 smart strategies on the next plan up, 1,500, 5,000 and 10,000. And of course, loads of rule-based ones. So yeah, all of the differences can be found here. One of the things that you might be wondering about is what grandfathering is and also what suspension safeguard is. So let me just explain. We are lucky enough to be partnered up with a wonderful sister company called Getting Suspended, and the entire thing is helping sellers get their accounts reinstated if they have been suspended for whatever reason. So they'll help put together a plan of actions and so forth to help get accounts reinstated. They'll also do account health checks and so much more, basically just to get your account up and healthy. So we're lucky enough to be partnered up with them, and what that means is when you sign up to a suspension safeguard plan is like you're kind of covered by the Getting Suspended team. It's kind of like taking out insurance. That's basically what it is. So you get the suspension safeguard plan. If anything goes wrong, you get suspended. I hope you don't, but in case you do, you'll be so thankful you took out the plan with suspension safeguard, because it just means you're covered by that team and they can help you put a plan of action in place to hopefully get your account back and reinstated. And they have such a high success rate. They've helped thousands upon thousands of clients get their accounts reinstated at this point. And of course, with insurance, as you know, you have to have that taken out before something happens. So just to give yourself that peace of mind, that I would advise having a plan with suspension safeguard, but of course it is completely up to you. Even if you start on, say, this plan right here, and at a late point you want to upgrade, then of course you are more than welcome to. You just reach out to the support team and they can help you with that. You can do that from within your Profit Protector Pro account as well. So there's all manner of ways that you can change your plans. So don't worry if you sign up and you plan to change that a little bit later down the line. There is of course a free trial period as well, so you can try out Profit Protector Pro in full and see how well it works for your business. And trust me, you will not be disappointed. Grandfathering basically means that you are locked in to the price. So as and when prices change, like if you sign up for this plan, for example, and you're locked in at this kind of pricing, later down the line, let's say the prices go up because more things might have been added into Profit Protector Pro, which we'll always strive to do. We'll always strive to give you the best possible Profit Protector Pro experience by adding in more features. If more stuff goes in, therefore, the overall value of Profit Protector Pro goes up and the prices go up at some point down the line, you'll be locked in at this kind of pricing. So the grandfathering thing is something that's exclusive to our range of softwares, and it just means that you get great value, and locking in now is always like a really, really good thing. So let me now move on to what will happen with the initial setup of your Profit Protector Pro account. So all you do is tap login. You can access the Profit Protector Pro site from anywhere, laptop, phone, tablet, wherever. And this is what you need to do first. So you need to firstly come into account. So just tap account and then tap my Amazon account. So we are now in a Profit Protector Pro account. And in order for it to basically do anything and to actually reprice our inventory, we need to link it up to our Amazon Seller Central account. So if you're signing up and you have UK, EU marketplaces, that's what your Amazon Seller Central is all about, then please connect from this side. You just tap connect and then you proceed to tick a couple of boxes in Amazon Central, of course, log into the right Seller Central account and you're all good to go. If you are signing up and you have got some US, Canadian, Mexican, Brazilian marketplaces, then all you need to do is tap connect on this side and it will link up to the Amazon Seller Central account once you've logged in, and it will remain connected. So then what it will then do is pull through your Amazon inventory within 24 hours on that first ever sync. That's the only time it will take a maximum of 24 hours, just on that first initial sync. Every time after that will be significantly quicker. It's just on that very first time when it's pulling everything through for the very first time. So it can take up to a maximum of 24 hours. So please allow up to that time. As I say, every other sync after that will be significantly quicker, and you'll see your inventory populate. And we're going to go through what to do with your items in the next video on in this little playlist. If you're watching this as an individual video, basically, if you head onto the Profit Protector Pro YouTube channel and you tap playlists, this video is part of a little beginner's course, basically. So if you follow through all these videos, it will build up some really good, like, ground level foundational knowledge to help you hit the ground running with understanding, you know, what repricing is and the basic essentials of Profit Protector Pro before you move on to some slightly more advanced bits and pieces to get the most out of Profit Protector Pro. So we're going to cover all of the core aspects of Profit Protector Pro in this little mini course. Otherwise, that is exactly how you get started. That's the difference between the plans, a bit about Profit Protector Pro, and what you need to do as soon as you get into your Profit Protector Pro account. Thanks for watching.